and welcome to Arkansas Style. I am your host, Nicole Neiman. We are so happy to have you join us today for another hour of good fun and good food. And speaking of food, Heather Baker will be joining us in studio today. She's coming with a boatload of seafood from some of the city's most loved restaurants to help us bring this month's seafood bucket list to a close. And the perfect addition to every meal is the ultimate cocktail hour. So Count Porcula bartender Stevie Fury will join us with what's new on their happy hour menu and all the ways they've got you covered on game day. And how could we get through the week without our relationship tour guide? So Charlie Simpson with the Arkansas Relationship Counseling Center will join us later in the show to dive into why having fun is the key to keeping a friendship alive. But before we get to all of that, yesterday we officially started showcasing some of the amazing contributors to our KARK Dream Wedding giveaway. And so far we've covered the rings. Now it's time to get to the yummy stuff, the cakes and the catering. The Croissanterie is known for their flaky and delicious scratch-made croissants and mouth-watering brunch options, but they also make one heck of a wedding cake. So I'm here with owners Wendy Shea and Jill McDonald to see what they have in store for the lucky couple, as well as what they plan to feed our reception party goers. Ladies, honestly, you're wearing purple, so this is what I have to say about you girls. You are Little Rock royalty. That is how I feel about what you are doing for our city. It's just incredible. If you have not been to the Croissanterie yet, you are missing out. All right, so Wendy, we'll start with you. Wendy, we'll start with you. What is going on with this wedding giveaway? You're doing the cake and the catering?
Yes.
So we get the best of both worlds.
Yes, so I'm kind of taking over the cake side. We'll be offering a 3 to 4 tier cake. We'll work with the winning couple and kind of design a cake to what their needs are and what their dream wedding is. And we'll just kind of cater that to them. We'll do the bride's cake and the groom's cake for them.
Okay, perfect. All right. So Jill, you're the catering extraordinaire, right? Okay. So what are you going to feed the party goers?
Kind of whatever they want. It's, you know, we're going to meet with them and kind of see what they would like to have at their dream wedding, and we do have a budget in mind. We can do up to 100 people. That's what the giveaway is for, and if they need more than that, we can talk about that and accommodate that. But it's pretty wide open with the budget that they have. So it's and it'll be buffet, and it's going to be at Rusty Tractor Vineyard, so that's a great venue to have it. And we have lots of options that we can do. So.
Again, I can't overstate how impressed I am with what you girls do, and the fact that you are giving of yourselves and your time and talent to this wedding giveaway. This is going to elevate your wedding to a whole nother level. Being able to say the Croissanterie is taking care of your cake and your catering. I mean, it's just amazing. All right, so Jill, let's talk about some of the pastries that the Croissanterie is well known for, and some of the cake creations that you've made before.
We've done a wide range of cakes. We've done several weddings. We do, yes, that was one that we've done. We do groom's cakes, and we can do themed cakes. We've done hunting, we've done golf. We've done lots of different things, and we can take that and we can flavor that. Most of our bride's cakes are at least 2 flavors, because you have guests who you want to please them all. And so we'll do the base cake, 1 main flavor, and then we'll do the other 2 tiers, another. But yeah, we want to cater to what this winning couple is going to be. We want them to have their dream wedding. And so we want to work with them and make it as close to what they've dreamed of all their life. So
on the cake pictures that we were looking at, is that like a fondant on the outside of that? Is that buttercream, whipped cream? What's going on there?
Most of our cakes have been buttercream. Those are all buttercream pictures. Very few people want fondant. They don't like the taste of fondant, but we make our fondant in-house. So it's truer, it's sweet, and it's good. It's not plasticky like a store-bought fondant. So
Jill, you make buttercream look like fondant, and so you've got the best of both worlds there too. How about the fillings inside? Some examples.
We can do a variety of fillings. Strawberry is real popular, and we do a house-made strawberry jam with fresh sliced strawberries. Our wedding cake flavor, which is an almond cake, is popular. And we do chocolate. Everyone loves chocolate, but we've done champagne flavored cakes. Carrot cake, we've done a tier of a carrot cake hidden inside, and once you ice it and get it covered up, you can't tell what it is inside. It's still pretty on the outside, but those brides and grooms, they want their favorite cakes out there, so we do what we can to accommodate.
Okay, my mouth is watering. All right, so let's talk about some of the catering options that you have done and what might be possible for the guest goers.
You know, I mean, they can have it as simple as they want it to have. They want taco bar, pasta bar, we could do that. They want to elevate it a little bit and maybe throw some seafood in there or some fish. You know, we can even talk about beef tenderloin or, you know, something a little bit more elevated. Again, it all kind of comes down to what they want to have. You know, they can have several different sides. You know, there'll be salad. You know, depending on how much food they want for the buffet is going to dictate whether they can maybe have a charcuterie bar. You know, for people to snack on before the actual food actually starts. It's really open-ended, and there's a lot of possibilities that they can do.
Okay.
And we could do it all custom if they have certain things that they want, and they can come in and do a tasting and, you know, and make sure that it's exactly what they're getting exactly what they expect.
All right, well, ladies, excuse me, great to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Love it. You can enter your love story for a chance to win our KARK Dream Wedding by going to KARK.com/wedding giveaway and head over to the croissanterielr.com to view their menu of delicious delights. We'll be right back after this with Nurse Beth Strack from Conway Regional Health Systems to discuss Diabetes Awareness Month. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. November is the start of Diabetes Awareness Month, and for those who live with this condition, they know the struggle it can come with. But with the help of expert health care providers like doctors and nurses at Conway Regional Health Systems, you can know there's a place in mind when you're in their care. So I'm here today with Nurse Beth Strack to learn some of the signs and symptoms of diabetes as well as some of the options for those living with the condition. Beth, first of all, great fashion. I gotta say.
We coordinate.
We match. But on a serious note, diabetes is a condition that millions are living with.
Yes.
So let's break down what can it look like when it presents itself.
Okay, so like some of the signs and symptoms that people may experience. First of all, some people will have no symptoms. And
Wow.
sometimes you can have increased urination, increased thirst, increased hunger. Some people will have unintentional weight loss, extreme fatigue, blurred vision. And like I
Okay.
said, sometimes it's asymptomatic.
And so if you're experiencing any of those conditions, and maybe not, I mean, in an annual physical, will they pick it up?
Yes, so we do recommend if you're experiencing any of those symptoms, of course, to seek your provider to discuss with them. But they do recommend screening for everyone at the age of 35. And then if you have other risk factors at your wellness screening, they'll usually do like a sugar in your lab, and that would be the first step to being able to pick it up.
Okay, and there's two different types of diabetes, 1 and 2. Can
Yes.
you tell me the difference between the two?
Yeah, sure. So type 1 is autoimmune, and it destructs the cells of your pancreas, which is where insulin's made. So you no longer make any insulin, and you will require insulin shots or through a pump for the rest of your life. We used to think that was only kids, but it can be adults and children who are diagnosed with type 1.
Okay.
And then type 2, it's a little bit more complicated, but sometimes you can do oral pills. Sometimes you will still need insulin with type 2 diagnosis.
Okay, so there's treatments to help these conditions, both type 1 and type 2. You brought some props along with you. Want to cover those?
Yeah. So one of the things we're going to ask when someone comes in with diabetes is to check their sugar for us, so we can see how well they're doing, how everything's going. These are continuous glucose monitors, and we have just kind of 2 options that are out in the market. So instead of having to prick your finger multiple times a day, you can wear this little device just under the skin, and it has this little tiny like filament, so it's not a needle, that sits right underneath the skin, and it's continuously checking your sugar. So you don't have to prick your finger as much, and you can have real-time data anytime. Can be linked to an app on your phone or a reader that looks like a phone.
Did you say there's no needle as a part of this?
Well, so this has a tiny little needle, and you'll hold them up, and then you press it. So the needle does puncture the skin to insert this, but when you pull that off, all that's left is this little filament.
Wow.
And I've worn one before to try it out just so that I would be able to tell my patients. And the scariest part about it was the sound. It made a loud click, but I didn't even feel it.
I mean, talk about revolutionizing managing your diabetes with something like that, because I think people are afraid. Sometimes the treatment is worse than the disease, it feels like. But this makes it so much more within reach. So what do you say to people who are living with diabetes today and some of the advancements that you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, of course, continuous glucose monitors is one that I definitely put right on the top of the list, because it allows them to not have to prick their finger, like we said, but also safety. Low blood sugar, we worry a lot about low blood sugar, and these will alert you. So they have alerts for high and low sugars. You can share it with your family. So if you're worried about going low in the middle of the night, you can share it.
Wow.
There's so many good things there, and there's also a lot of new medication classes and many advancements just within the last 5 years, really.
And what makes Conway Regional a leader in this industry?
Yeah, so we have an endocrinology. I work at the Endocrinology and Diabetes Center. I'm a nurse practitioner there. We have a really amazing diabetes education team with dietitians and other staff, and so we can really take care of the whole patient and try to improve their overall health and work with them.
I mean, really, it's incredible. And you have locations really all over the state, right?
We do, yes. Yeah.
So you would encourage people to come and visit, obviously, but it's through an endocrinologist that they would need to...
Not necessarily. So most people would start with their primary care or whoever they see for their routine wellness. Now, if they already have a diagnosis of diabetes and they wanted to see an endocrinologist, all it would take would be a referral from your primary care.
And this is for kids and adults?
At the endocrinology, we see adults, 18 and older.
Okay. So November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and we're trying to catch it, for people who maybe are asymptomatic. Going to see your primary care physician is one way to detect this. And a lot of the fear and worry about treating this, lots of advancements have been made, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, very interesting subject. Thank you for teaching me a little bit about it. Appreciate it.
Thank you
Nice
for
to meet
having
you.
me. Nice to meet you.
Again, you can visit conwayregional.org to find a location near you or schedule an appointment with one of their physicians. Now, when we return, instead of going out to eat, the food is coming to us. Heather Baker will join us next with some of the city's best seafood. Stick around. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. Instead of going out today, Heather and I are ordering in. What's on the menu, you ask? Well, this month's bucket list is all about seafood. So Heather is here with some yummy options from the Grind, Doe's Eat Place, as well as Big Bad Breakfast. Heather, great to have you here, girl. Love it when you come to my house.
Yeah, bringing it to your plate. It's at your house tonight.
Okay, so we're wrapping up the seafood list with 3 different restaurants. Tell me about the Grind.
So I chose these places because it's a little bit off your beaten path. You wouldn't even think about this for seafood, but the Grind is just kind of a low-key place. It's located in Pleasant Ridge, right on Highway 10, and they're a coffee shop. You think of it as a coffee shop, but they have delicious homemade food. It's kind of like almost like comfort food, but they also have these incredible plates. So this is a breakfast shrimp and grits. So how about that? So you've got the eggs, you've got the sausage, and you've got the shrimp. You want to go in for that? Look
I
at
mean,
that
this
sauce.
is like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's huge.
So the portions are ginormous. One time they served me with a turkey leg and mac and cheese, and it was enough food for 5 days. Oh, the spices are on point. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't complain about that.
So Heaven is the owner, that's her name, but she does it up well. The food is delicious, it's homemade, they change the menus out all the time, so you can check that out. She also has a food truck that travels around Little Rock at different points, so you can check out their website and see where their food truck will end up.
Okay, cool.
So
She also brought this, right?
Right. So this is collard greens with your red beans and rice.
Ooh.
You like your veggies.
All right, very New Orleans feeling,
So
huh?
you want to go in there, but it's got the grilled shrimp, so that's why we're doing the seafood. Add a grilled shrimp on the top of it. Let me look at that.
Mm, that's got some good spice on it too. Ooh, and a little heat to finish.
That's delicious.
Okay, again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would eat that for sure.
Okay, I got to keep on chewing here. Okay.
All right, Dozy Place.
Dozy Place. So you go in there for tamales, typically the big steaks, everything like that, but they have amazing shrimp. So they have boiled shrimp and they have fried shrimp. And it's a great full meal when you go in there. So which do you prefer?
Well, that's got the tartar sauce on it, so I'm going to lean that
You're
direction.
going to go in there? You grab one, baby.
I think so, yeah. All right.
Dip it in
Which
the
do
tartar
you like?
sauce. I think I'm more like the fried, but I'll do a boiled one today.
All right.
Ooh,
Ooh,
it's
look at that
warm. Look at-
soy and butter.
I mean, everything that's in butter is good.
Yeah.
Great seasoning. The fries are always on point. Doe's has so much to offer.
This is just like a shrimp tempura. Delicious, super light, very creamy, flaky crust. I love it. Shrimp, of course, tartar sauce. So that's a winner.
For sure. So Doe's is also obviously a place if the walls could talk. It's presidential candidates. We've talked about this before. So many people iconic have been in there.
We've been in there.
Right. So you have that great, huge, giant chunk of meat. But this is a different spin on the seafood.
Okay, well.
Okay, Big Bad Breakfast. My friend Ben, I'm so excited for him. He opened a brand new location on Main Street down here in downtown Little Rock. So we have one out in West Little Rock, but we now have this new location. And Big Bad Breakfast, of course, you think of breakfast, but did you know that they serve seafood?
Oh, I kind of sort of did. I guess I didn't really think about it as one of our seafood spots, but for sure.
That's
Why
what I
not?
thought about off the beaten path. So this is, you have their shrimp and grits. It's a different type. The sauce is kind of thicker.
Okay, well, you know what? Hold on. Lo just had a shot of this. Heather, I mean, we almost need a ladder to climb the size of this,
That's all you,
this
baby.
meal. Look
so
at
you
that.
got some fried oysters.
Oh, is that what's in there?
Yeah, fried oysters.
Okay, boy, they are
think
not
you should-
messing
I
around
think
there
you
at
should
Big
just
Bad
pull one
Breakfast. Smart. Oh, and that's got a little tartar sauce on it too?
That is actually delicious. The breading is good.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of people that eat oysters for breakfast in different parts of the country.
All right, and what is this one?
That's another shrimp and grits.
All right. Oh, and
Is it
that's in
good?
their proprietary tomato sauce that they make. Yummy.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The sauce is way different than you think of a typical shrimp and grit.
Yeah. Great choices, Heather. I mean, obviously a lot of shrimp options. I would say that tempura battered Dozy place is really
That's your jam.
that's singing to me today for sure. Have you had fun on our seafood bucket list?
I have. You know, we've done the oyster bar. We've done great places all over the city for sure. But there's so much to offer. But we got to expose some undercover ones as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it has been a fun month of us getting out of our landlocked state and ahoy, matey.
Right, for sure.
Well, you're a good sidekick, and thanks for coming to my house today. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, really great. Okay, so you can pick up this month's copy of AY Magazine to see all the amazing places that can help you and curb your seafood craving, or visit their website, aymagazine.com, to browse through their bucket list archives for other amazing restaurants around Central Arkansas. Now, when we return, Stevie Ferry will be here to shake us up something strong and something new on the Count's Happy Hour menu. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
You know what day it is. This segment is brought to you by Count Porcula. Welcome back to Arkansas Style. You know you can always count on the count when it comes to good barbecue and sneaky strong drinks. So we've got bartender Stevie Ferry here today with us to get our happy hour game day started the right way. Hey girl, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
I did. I came in and saw you with my daughter when she was in from out of town.
That
we
was
had
fun.
the basil martini.
So good.
Delish. Only one though. And I didn't drink it. My daughter did. Who's over 21, by the way. All right, so now that I got all my personal business out of the way, Stevie, how have you been?
I've been good. Just making drinks, making them strong.
Yeah, and you've got the greatest spot in the city, I think, to watch a game and have a drink.
Yes, especially with that patio. I
Great
think
big
so, too.
TVs, great long bar, and of course you're outside for sure. Okay, so new menu.
Yes, so we're rolling out our new cold weather menu Friday. And it's going to have everything you want when the weather gets cold. It's going to have some cinnamon stuff. It's going to have some toasted s'mores cocktails on it. It's going to be delicious.
Ooh, fall in a glass, I think is what we're calling it, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, so
Exactly.
what are we making today?
So for our new cocktail menu, I did bring stuff to make Man, which is one of our cinnamon drinks.
I seen a man.
Man.
I get it. Instead of cinnamon.
Man.
Okay.
So it actually starts with some Maker's Mark. And the good thing about this cocktail is it caters to everybody. You know, you think of whiskey, you think somebody sitting by the fire, usually a man. This, you taste it, it is going to be delicious.
Okay.
So then we go with some lemon. And then my secret, not so secret, cranberry simple syrup. It is going to be delicious.
Oh, okay. You make that in-house?
Yes, make it
Wow.
in-house.
Yeah.
And then we shake it up.
I seen a man.
Man.
And he ain't no good.
You said it, not me.
Ah, but the cocktail,
That is.
it doesn't talk back.
So we pour it in a nice martini glass.
Look at it. Looks like the color of cinnamon.
But the best part is the little dash of cinnamon right on top.
Oh, pretty. Little fairy dust on that, huh?
Yeah. And
Okay.
that is the Man.
Look at that coupe glass you've got it in there too, huh? All right. So did you come up with this creation?
That one I did come up with.
Oh, I love the fragrance of that.
That's so good.
That does smell like fall. All right, let's see. Okay. I love that. I love that. You know what? Sometimes when I've had Maker's Mark, that alcohol is so overpowering, okay? And that's all you taste. This is like not a punch, but I mean it is a blended cocktail with all kinds of different levels of flavor. And I do not get overpowered by any kind of an alcohol taste.
Delicious. That's going to
Well
be the perfect
done.
to sit on the patio and drink.
Is that from the lemon juice that kind of cuts through some of that?
I think the lemon juice and the cranberry.
Look at it, just happens to match my outfit too. Boy, what a day I'm having. Okay, well, I cannot drink this too quickly, but it is delicious. You got another one for me?
Yes.
Oh, she's got a second cocktail.
Oh, you know I can't just bring
Stevie.
one. So this cocktail is actually not from our new menu. It's for our game day specials.
Oh, what are those? What are game day specials?
So we have a couple game day specials when it comes to the bar. Obviously, we have beer buckets. You know, people are going to sit down. We have $14 beer buckets and seltzer buckets. And we also have a $5 Bloody Good Razorbacks Bloody Mary, as well as a $5 Beat 'em margarita. So I'll be making that margarita for you today.
You're going to make the Beat 'em margarita.
Beat 'em margarita.
Okay.
You know,
What goes
We
into
need
the
to
Beat
beat
'em
'em.
margarita?
hope and prayers. We have some Rancho Alegre tequila,
Okay.
which is pretty good for a silver tequila, I'm not gonna lie. So we do that.
I like your pores too.
Kind of known for that, I'm not gonna lie. And we have some triple sec.
All right, so just the standard fare of a margarita so far, but there's more.
It's pretty much margarita, but
But it's got a great name.
it's got a great name, and I made it. So,
And you made it, yes, made with love.
so
All right, simple syrup.
lemon juice, and lime juice. So we make pretty much our own margarita mix.
Yeah, again, when you've got the pre-made margarita mix, the sours and stuff, no bueno. This with the fresh lemon and fresh lime, it makes all the difference in the world. And of course, it's so healthy. I mean, girl, I'm all about my health these days.
Pretty much everything's from a plant.
Okay, and salty the rim.
Salt the rim. Shake, shake, shake.
And I like my margarita on the rocks like this too, I gotta say.
Just goes down a lot faster.
Yeah, you know. So this is the Beat 'em Margarita.
Beat 'em margarita. It is our $5 special on game day.
All right. Look at how pretty that looks. It looks just like lemonade. Okay, but it's gonna taste even better. Oh yeah. That is the ticket. We're gonna win with that one for sure.
Let's hope.
Stevie, this has been a lot of fun. So let's remind everybody where you've got 2 locations for Count Porcula, right?
We have 2 locations. One location is on 201 Keatley Drive off of Cantrell at the Crossroads, and our other one is in Maumelle on Maumelle Boulevard.
Okay. And we're going to bring up the game day happy hour specials one more time to let everybody know how you can save money, watch winning games, and drink winning drinks. Game day, $14 beer and seltzer buckets, $5 margaritas and Bloody Marys, and your regular happy hour is 11 to 6. Okay, that's generous. Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. Holy cow, girl. Happy hour every day, huh?
Every day.
Okay, well, Asina Man is the winner for me.
Love it.
I love seeing you too, Stevie.
Good to
Great.
see you
Thanks
as
for
well.
coming in.
Of course.
Head over to CountPorcula.com to see which of their 2 locations is nearest you and run as fast as you can, because not only is this cocktail amazing, but their barbecue is even better. Still to come, Charlie Simpson will join us next with all the answers to maintaining a lasting friendship. Stick around. You're watching Arkansas Style. Welcome back to Arkansas Style. We believe that friendship is the key to a happy and fulfilling life. So today we're going to explore how to build great long-lasting friendships by simply having fun. That's right, we're talking about fun, understanding, and nurturing. Charlie Simpson with the Arkansas Relationship Counseling Center is here to share some tips on keeping your friendships alive and thriving. All right, Charlie, well, I love this. We're friends.
Yeah, shouldn't relationships be fun?
Yeah, well, we do have fun, and it's an acronym that you're using with this word, right? Okay, so what does it stand for?
So the F stands for basically fun, and when you talk about building friendships, it is all about having fun. And what's even more interesting is if the couple can find activities that they like to do together. In our neighborhood, we have a lot of bikers, like couples that are just biking, they're riding bikes together, having fun. A lot of people just out in their yards, just having, connecting times with their families. But can you find those? What do you like to do for fun?
I will say, that when you do a team sport together, like I was playing tennis a lot with a friend, and it gets a little competitive. You've got the fresh air, you've got a little humor. It was a great way to build a relationship.
Right, and even, the big craze right now is pickleball. So I'm trying to get in pickleball. I'm going to see if I can get my wife into pickleball as well. So that'll be
Are the outfits
something.
as cute as tennis outfits? I'm in it for the cute fashion. Tennis outfits are cute. Is pickleball cute?
You can make it cute, I'm pretty sure.
All right, I digress.
But U is for understanding, and with understanding, it's all about being able to have that connection. If you can have a friend or a partner that really can listen to you, that you can open up and you can be vulnerable with, and just be able to share how you're feeling. Oh, look at that couple. See, that's understanding right there.
Totally.
Just being able to just lay at each other's nap and laugh. When you can have moments like that, it just builds the fun in the relationships, and it helps that connection. But we as humans, we love connecting emotionally. And, you know, when we can find somebody that we can emotionally connect with that is safe, it could definitely bring a lot of connection and definitely help build a friendship.
Okay. Understanding.
And then we got the last one, which is N, and that's about nurturing. You know, no matter how much fun we try to have in our relationship, we are going to have moments where it's going to be difficult. And can we be able to nurture each other in those moments? Even in the hard times, can we learn to turn toward each other, find solutions that can help us to keep going on in life? And can we find ways to just be able to repair and help through the hard times?
Okay, so this is obviously a very simple tool for us to use to follow the acronym FUN, fun, understanding, and nurturing. Let's break down each category a little bit more because if you're at home and you're thinking, well, that sounds great, but how do I do that?
Right.
So let's make a suggestion for couples in a relationship who might need help having fun. What would be a good suggestion?
You know, allow this segment to kickstart things. You know, hey, let's sit down, have a conversation on what we can do to bring fun into the relationship. If we feel like it's being stale, do you have the openness to be able to say, hey, you know, it's kind of getting a little boring here.
Yes.
Can we spice it up a little bit to have a little bit more fun? But if you have those opportunities to have those types of conversations, then what you're doing is you're just allowing that space, you're allowing the opportunities for us to come together and include fun. But you do have to, I mean, it's mandatory, we have to communicate and just do a check-in with where are we when it comes to just fun in our relationship.
Okay, interesting. I wasn't expecting that as an answer to getting us to the fun component. But communication, as you always go back to, is the key.
Yeah.
So let's go through the understanding. I mean, when we watched that graphic of that couple just laying and just chit-chatting and whatever, is that enough for understanding? Where the words don't necessarily have to be said, but just the actions and just the simple pleasures like that, is that enough?
I mean, that is enough to start building connection. You know, oftentimes I forget the percentage, the nonverbal communication that we have with other people, but a large percentage of we're not even communicating. It's just kind of, I get a lot of couples that just talk about when they're laying down in bed, they have a hand touching their partner or something of that sort. So it can just be a small touch to just send a message that, hey, I'm here no matter what.
And that might spill over to the nurturing part too. Does this apply for platonic friendships as well as intimate relationships?
Yeah, anybody you're trying to connect with, it doesn't always have to be just an intimate type of relationship, but even just having really close friends. People just need people, you know, and it's just a matter of who do I have around me that I can turn toward and share vulnerabilities with, share just kind of what's happening with me in the moment with, and not be judged. And so there's a lot of good groups out there where they can open that space. So you have a plethora of places to go to be able to build that fun. So you just got to go out and find it.
Can I tell you something I've never told anybody just yet?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Up first.
No, I mean, this topic reminds me of this show. Okay, and I want to tell you that my goal and mission of this show is to be a friend to our audience.
Right.
I want to have fun, I want to understand, and I want to nurture people at home. Right. If you're lonely, if you're having a hard time connecting, I have always hoped that this show would be a friend to our audience.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wherever it comes from, is great. And to have a great host that could build that relationship with the audience and let them know, hey, we're here 2 o'clock every day.
Great host and great guest. How's that? It's been wonderful to be your friend for the past year. Charlie, great topic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't hesitate to reach out to us on our socials if you have a topic you want Charlie to touch on. And if you'd like to get in contact with Charlie or his clinic, you can scan the QR code on your screen for more information. Now stay with us. When we return, we'll meet up with health and wellness coach Eric Siebenmorgen for a lesson in what to keep and what to leave out of the most important meal of the day. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Eat this.
Not that.
Oh! I love grocery shopping, but it's become so complicated. I don't even know what good, healthy choices I should be making. You know what? I wish Eric Siebenmorgan from Arkansas Heart Hospital were here, the health and wellness manager. He'd know how to help me.
Nicole, did you call?
Eric! Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're here.
Well, good to see you. I'm glad to be here.
What a nice surprise.
Yeah.
You must have known I was stuck.
You know, I just had a feeling, had a hunch. You know, we got that chemistry.
So here I am trying to pick out a good cereal. I mean, needless to say, there's a lot of choices.
I know.
I thought this might be a good, healthy choice to start my day. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so Raisin Bran. A lot of people think that they're eating healthy with this cereal. It's the reputation it has a very healthy cereal, great way to start your morning. But if we look on the back of the label, okay? So the very first thing that we're gonna look at is we wanna know how many servings there are per this entire box. So it says there's 11 servings, and then what is that serving size? And so it's 1 cup. So there's 11 cups of cereal within this one box right here. Okay, and so then we can just keep on going down. We look at the calories first. That's 190 calories just for that 1 cup of cereal. Okay, and we can keep on going down. Total fat, there's only 1 gram of total fat, which is good. Keep on working our way down. Sodium, only 200 milligrams. I'm okay with that. Total carbs, 46 grams. 46 grams of carbs.
Wait, why did you pause?
Just with the cereal. So whenever we are counting calories and carbohydrates, let's say for a diabetic patient, we put 15 grams of carbs for 1 serving. So there's 3 servings worth of carbs just in that 1 cup of cereal in this product, okay? So then keep on working our way down. So then it breaks down the carbs and it talks about how much fiber and how much sugar is in the total carbs. So 4 grams carbs, and then you have 19 grams of sugar, 13 of those being added sugar. So they're literally taking a spoon and dumping sugar into that product. So the very first thing in the morning, you're getting a big old sugar rush with this cereal. And then you got about 4 grams of protein, which is average for a box of cereal like this. So, all right, so now let's work our way down to the ingredient list. So the heaviest ingredient is always gonna be listed first, and it's in that order all the way down. So the very first thing is whole grain wheat. What is number 2 right there?
Oh, Lord have mercy, Eric. It's sugar.
Sugar, yep. The second ingredient in this product, the heaviest ingredient, second heaviest ingredient is sugar. Sugar in here, okay?
Wow.
So then we have rice, and then raisins, and then wheat bran. So the first 5, 6 ingredients in this product, they're all carbs. And so they're just loaded with carbs, loaded with that processed added sugar. That's how you're gonna start your day with a cereal.
I mean, I think you've just crushed a lot of dreams, really and truly, because when we buy a box of cereal, especially one that we think is healthy, and we're starting a day off like that, oh,
I know.
what a drag.
I know.
But that's so helpful to learn how to read the labels.
Yes, definitely. And that's what a lot of people think, that they're eating healthy, but then once you get educated more, you can actually learn what is healthy versus what is not healthy. So.
Okay, so quickly, if I choose to start my day out right with a breakfast, what would be your go-to?
My go-to would be a piece of whole fruit with some sort of protein, so maybe a protein shake or some Greek yogurt of some sort like that. So then you get a good balance between some carbohydrates for energy, but then also protein to keep you satiated and to keep those muscles lean and to keep them growing as well.
Well, and for those of you at home, when you think about convenience shopping, I think a lot of people pick up cereal because they think it's easy. It's a 1 ingredient and pour some milk on it and you're done. Picking up a piece of fruit and opening up a container of yogurt is just as easy.
It can be just as
Make
easy.
that substitution. Eat this.
Not that. Okay, hey, before you leave, I want to take you to one more spot in the breakfast aisle. It's right down here, okay?
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go. Okay, granola bars.
Oh, granola bars.
Okay, yeah.
Love them.
What do you think about it?
Well, they're great. They're convenient. I throw them in my purse. I got a snack on the go.
Easy to go, right?
Uh-oh.
Yes, so.
I can feel you're going to crush my dreams again.
Just like with the cereal, they are loaded with sugar, with sugar. And they are marketed so well. They look so healthy and so tasty, but if you look on the back, There are 11 grams of added sugar in here. 11 grams added sugar just in this single package.
All right, what about if I buy loose granola? Is that a better choice?
With the majority of granola, it's going to be the same issue. There's going to be a lot of sugar. So if you look at the second ingredient in that product, it says cane sugar. Okay?
Oh,
so the second ingredient is already cane sugar. Okay?
Well, what can I put in my purse or in my yogurt to fill me up?
I'm glad you asked. So my personal favorite is going to be any kind of nut. So cashew, almond, pecan. Where can I get a nut at? Right here, right here. Okay. So if you look at them, okay, so we have Planters lightly salted cashews, and these are a great option to put in your Greek yogurt. Super easy, super convenient. And if you look on the back, no added sugar, and there's only 3 ingredients in that list. So it's a super great choice, super good protein, healthy fats. It's gonna be good.
This is such a helpful tip. There's no reason why I can't throw this in my purse as opposed to a granola bar and look at, you know, the better choice that I'm
Exactly.
making.
It's so easy. So
Eric, thank you so much. Eat this, not that. It's been a lot of fun learning.
Yeah.
And I feel like these are all substitutions that I can certainly make, and I'm not sacrificing anything. Eat this.
Not that.
I hope you enjoyed learning something new on our episode of Eat This.
Not that.
We'll be right back after this. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Thank you all so much for joining us today, and thank you to today's sponsors. Don't forget to pick up this month's copy of AY Magazine for a list of the best seafood in the city. And again, for more information or to enter for a chance to win our KARK Dream Wedding giveaway, visit KARK.com/dreamwedding or visit our website, arstyleshow.com, and look for the wedding giveaway banner on the right-hand side. There you will have the opportunity to tell us your love story, upload a picture of you and your partner, have a chance to say your I do's with all the expenses paid. We will continue to showcase the generous contributors to this giveaway over the next few weeks, so don't forget to tune in every weekday from 2 to 3 p.m. Now, for more Arkansas Style, you can follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes footage or visit our website for clips of the show that you may have missed or just want to rewatch for a second time. We will see you all again next time with love. Mwah.
Thank you for watching Arkansas Style with Nicole Neiman. Furnishings provided by Hank's Fine Furniture. Sponsored in part by Count Porcula.